years teaching herself Spanish to translate a book. After 22 years of twists and turns, she finally accomplished an outstanding work, becoming a legendary figure in the translation community. The book is called Don Quixote, and the translator's name is Yang Jiang. Today, we bring you a novel by Yang Jiang called Bathing. The writer Shi Zhitsuan praised this novel as half of Dream of the Red Chamber combined with half of The Scholars. The novel ranks 48th in the top 100 Chinese novels by Asia Weekly, while Yu Hua's To Live ranks only 96th. With extremely clear yet humorous writing, set against the backdrop of a political movement in the 1950s and an extramarital affair, the novel depicts and satirizes a group of intellectuals with various attitudes. This book is a product of Yang Jiang's life experiences, written with her serene and detached mindset after being soaked in the joys and sorrows of life. The entire work, like the author herself, exudes an extremely clean and transparent style. Now, let us open this book, follow Yang Jiang's words, read the story, and experience life. 1. Love is the foundation of happiness. In the old days, marriage was often based on compatibility rather than affection. Even educated individuals sometimes couldn't escape utilitarianism. Just like the character Du Lilin in the book, although she attended university and studied abroad, she still held on to old-fashioned views of marriage, seeing her future spouse as a means to a comfortable and secure life. Du Lilin admired her senior classmate Su Yanqing's talent because he had the opportunity to succeed, providing her with a secure future. She also appreciated his gentle and honest demeanor, as it allowed her to maintain control. Su Yanqing, on the other hand, agreed to her proposal out of gratitude, eager to escape the arranged blind dates set up by his mother, with less genuine feelings towards Du Lilin. Their union lacked genuine affection and was more about mutual benefit. They often debated right and wrong, leading to a lack of warmth, which was one of the reasons that eventually led to Su Yanqing's extramarital affair. The cornerstone of marriage should be love, enabling couples to accommodate and support each other through the long years. Father of Pinyin Zhou Youguang fell on hard times, feeling inferior in front of Zhang Yunhe, who came from a distinguished family. He wrote in a letter, "I am poor and afraid I cannot bring you happiness." Zhang Yunhe dismissed all his concerns, saying, "Happiness is something you have to strive for yourself." Despite their differences in character, with Zhang Yunhe being decisive and Zhou Youguang being methodical, they complemented each other and lived in harmony. They had their own hobbies, but respected and supported each other. Zhou Youguang loved Western music, and Zhang Yunhe accompanied him. Zhang Yunhe enjoyed kungfu opera, and Zhou Youguang accompanied her. Mutual understanding allows two different individuals to understand and respect each other's personalities. Being able to understand each other consciously helps in respecting and supporting each other. Being able to adapt in reality without forcing change, pointing out issues instead of blaming, leads to mutual growth and accomplishment. Love should be the purest foundation of marriage. 2. Clarity prevents losing oneself. Genuine affection is beautiful, even in extramarital affairs, but it is seldom blessed by society. Su Yanqing and Yao Mi also found themselves in a beautiful yet awkward extramarital affair. Yao Mi was an intelligent and educated girl working in the library. In Su Yanqing's eyes, Yao Mi was intelligent and eager to learn, genuine and pure, treating others with neither arrogance nor humility. Su Yanqing's extensive knowledge and kind, upright demeanor also attracted Yao Mi. Through casual conversations and interactions, their relationship gradually developed into a subtle and ambiguous direction. Their love story didn't involve passionate confessions, but was more about silent affection and restraint, as they constantly hovered between emotional impulse and moral restraint. They agreed to visit fragrant hills together, but Su Yanqing backed out at the last minute due to guilt towards his wife, while Yao Mi constantly reminded herself not to interfere in his marriage. Ultimately, rationality prevailed over emotions. When Su Yanqing decided to divorce, Yao Mi chose to let go resolutely. She and Su Yanqing reached a gentleman's agreement, stepping out of the siege of love. Keeping a clear mind is a sign of wisdom. This reminded me of Lin Huiyin, a talented woman of the Republic of China era. At the age of 16, Lin Huiying fell in love with the romantic poet Su Jima while studying abroad, not knowing that Su Jima was already married. When Su Jima's wife, Zhang Yuyi, appeared, she suddenly woke up. After deep reflection, she made the decisive choice to let go. Rationality allowed Lin Huiying to let go of love but preserved herself. She understood that love comes with responsibility, not harm. She also knew that what she wanted was a peaceful life in the present world, not fiery passion. If she allowed love to cloud her judgment, she would spend her life in guilt. The weakness of human nature often lies in not seeing what we have and desiring what we do not possess. However, falling in love with the right person at the right time is happiness, falling in love with the wrong person at the wrong time is regret. A relationship at the wrong time is a mistake, one step further is tragedy. -3- Concealment is a survival wisdom. Veiled talent is the essence of a gentleman, it should not be easily revealed. Living and acting require concealment, which leads to stability and success. Yang-4- Self-reflection polishes life. Wang Yangming once said, "The master of the body is the heart, and the heart's expressions are the intentions." All problems stem from the heart. Without a clear heart, everything will be unclear. In the intellectuals depicted in the book, there are opportunists like Yunnan, who are inclined to flatter those in power, those without real knowledge like Shernina, who seek attention. There are also shallow and jealous girls like Jiang Min. They envy Jiaomi's talents and published a malicious article criticizing her thoughts under the pseudonym Renanwen. Their actions were already contrary to the rigorous and scientific research attitude. At the end of the movement, there were adjustments to salaries and job reassignments. Yunnan started busy lobbying for an additional 200 pounds of millet, while Shernina continued to target Yao Mi, believing her qualifications were not enough and her salary too high. Jiang Min continued to insinuate, saying that Yao Mi had no position. Yang Jiang believes that everyone needs to consciously understand and transform themselves. Self-awareness requires deep reflection rooted in the heart, allowing genuine change. Just as when actor Hugo was knocked off course by a car accident, he understood the importance of constant reflection and refinement outside of work, leading to personal breakthroughs. From a celebrity to an actor, from a serious attitude to cultural accumulation, Hugo, who returned to the spotlight after a period of silence, won multiple awards such as the Golden Eagle and the 100 Flowers. His superlative introspection enriched his soul, with superficial flaws already fading into the background. Behind every outstanding person, there are struggles and tears that ordinary people cannot see, and they cannot do without examining oneself 3 times a day of self-reflection. I also believe that self-awareness requires constant self-examination to recognize and rectify oneself. Only by understanding one's true self, true needs, and taking action accordingly can one correct mistakes and create transformations. Knowing oneself and examining oneself is the key to genuine growth. -5- As the saying goes, a person with a clear mind naturally carries himself with grace. True cleanliness is not only about appearance and clothing but also about the mind and thoughts. Clear eyes focus on discovering the beauty overlooked by others, while a clear mind sees through the warmth and coldness of ordinary life. Born clean, we are tarnished by the dust of the world, blurring the line between right and wrong. Only through refining the mind and purifying the soul can we maintain a clear and bright inner world, living a genuine, clean, and pure life. Living genuinely and cleanly, both in character and in conduct, is the most beautiful attitude. Just as the words of Yang Jiang, we should strive to keep our inner selves clear and bright, living a life that is genuine, clean, and pure. Today, we bring you a novel by Yang Jiang called Bathing. The writer Shi Zhitsuan praised this novel as half of Dream of the Red Chamber,